Welcome back, everyone, to season 2 of Pub Draw. Hello. This is a live draw-along show where I, Marisha Ray, the student, learn how to draw with our wonderful teacher, Babs Tarr. And today, we are blessed with the one and only Laura Bailey. Harps.
Yes.
On today's episode, we are going to go over a few quick Photoshop tips and tricks, and then draw the greatest archer that ever lived. That ever lived. Yeah, that's
I wore
true.
my trinket shirt
Nice.
in tribute.
That's
One of my 10 trinket shirts that I
all
own.
your bears.
Yeah.
That one's cute though. He's very dapper in that one.
Thank you.
Before we start drawing, a huge thank you to our returning sponsor, Wacom. For 35 years, Wacom has been making pen technology, Christopher Wacom, and products for artists of all levels, and Mika, not Micah.
Yeah.
I know.
Today I'll be working on their Cintiq 16, while Babs will be working on their Cintiq Pro. Stay tuned for later in the episode where we will do an in-chat giveaway of an Intuos, and you can learn a lot more about Wacom's pen tablets and displays at bit.ly/PD Wacom or on Amazon.
Look at Trinket in the chat.
Oh, cute.
No, look at that little trinket.
Spreading, girl.
Yeah, we got chat today too, which is super fun. So maybe we'll get distracted by it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wacom. And last week we told you how to submit your drawings of Rini for a chance to win a Cintiq 16, like the one I have right here. And our winner for last week's episode is Kyle Roddick. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I liked Kyle's a lot. I feel like it looked super clean. The line weight looks great. You can see he's trying to use a lot of different weights, and
He
added
inked
some
it,
color.
too.
He added some inking. I think it looks great. He did a great job.
And what was cool about this is Kyle actually sent along his very first drawing that he did on the first pub draw.
Let's see the
to show the progress. Whoa!
Look at that.
That's insane!
I'm not gonna say this helped me pick him, but it definitely I got moved by this progress.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's incredible.
That's great, you guys. It just shows what happens if you work hard and keep it up.
Yeah, it really does.
awesome.
Love it.
I totally thought you said Kyle Erotic was his name. I was like,
All right.
interesting.
Kyle Erotic. All right, I think it is time to draw.
Yes.
To draw.
Okay. We are doing Vexelia today.
Yay. So exciting.
So we are doing kind of what we did last week, where we have a kind of an underdrawing done already, and I'll go over this a little bit tighter, and then I'm hoping to, on the chat or on the show with you guys, and then hopefully we'll get to inking and maybe more time to color and shade and stuff. I'm using this beautiful photo of you as a reference.
So fancy.
If you kind of look at the pose and stuff, I kind of took a lot from, your photo. And photo reference is always going to make your drawing look better. So that's why I always try to grab something before the
I
show.
believe I just realized I left my feathers out of my I know.
You need to add yours too.
Well, I'll get to that.
Yes.
I'll remember that.
We'll ink
for
it
sure
all
remember
together.
that.
So
You had some dope smoky eye going on in
Dude.
your
Yes.
photo shoot.
That makeup
So
is pretty awesome. I could never do my own makeup that way.
let's get into it. You're queued up with an underdrawing as well.
I am.
And then I drew one for Laura, and then she's amazing and was just like, no, I can do it. And then she did though. So Laura's, we got Laura up there. So there's Laura's version. And I even had the circle kind of clipping this in my original, and then I saw Laura had her body in front, and I liked it better, so I changed my drawing because I liked what you had going on. And then we have little cutie trinkets up at the top of ours, which is really
I
cute.
spent the most time doing the
on the
trinket.
drink. I know he's finished.
You're like, whatever.
I drank it. I changed designs 1,000 times because I was like, what do I want his little expression to be? I decided to be cutie trinket.
Cute.
Like you've got Tuffy trinket on yours.
Yeah, he's
but I
trying to be a
cutie
tough
trinket.
guy.
He's like, girl. So cute.
All right, let's get into it, ladies.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna kick this back a little bit so we can keep going. So I left the facial features off so we could all do that together. So let's get in there.
How far did you drop down your opacity? layer?
It's really up to you. Mine's
kind
at
of
50,
preference.
51.
Okay.
But also this drawing is already kind of light, so it's just
I
like,
feel like my drawing's always
Yeah.
really good until I put the face on. And then it all goes downhill.
well, we've got plenty of time because we've queued up our underdrawings already, so we got plenty of time
Okay.
to work on that together, y'all.
Okay.
It is always trickier when you do head-on because all your sins are more obvious when you
those
do
eyes.
like when it's obvious that one side doesn't match the other. But we'll go over it real slow together.
We haven't returned to form in like a front-facing view.
I know. Back to basics, y'all.
Are you nervous too?
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of sketch in your features a little bit. So some eyes would be like here, and then the nose kind of at the bottom of the ears. If you guys remember your placement, that's like where that nose usually goes, and then the mouth underneath there. So I'm just kind of like feeling it out.
Oh, you
And then-
really drew a little happy face.
A little weird happy face, and then once you kind of look at that and decide, oh, that looks like
perfect.
everything's
It's
kind
just
of
like
right.
how I always imagined
Yeah.
Vex would look.
I think maybe the that would be like the bottom of the lip. So like
Okay,
when
so
I'm
it needs to
drawing
go
this
higher?
mouth, I would kind of picture the middle of the mouth or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Don't do
So
that.
like a little bit,
Okay,
a little
okay,
bit
okay,
higher.
okay.
Don't do that, Photoshop.
Oh no.
So, okay.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what does it keep? Don't do that to me.
Has yours drawn well at all this whole time?
Yeah, it's fine. It's just, yeah.
That is not weight sensitive. Oh no. Your
Yeah,
settings.
that's probably better.
Your settings are bad.
Well, I'll live.
I
I don't know how
Let's try this
Photoshop works.
pen.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay. This one.
Is that one better?
fine. Yes.
Okay. Oh, weird. It's just a pen problem?
We think we just didn't sync it, so that one should be fine. Okay.
And
Here you go. Let's do it. So I'm gonna start out with your bottom lid. You've got like this sultry thing going, or your top lid. You've got like this sultry thing going on. So it's mostly gonna be a straight line with a slight curve.
what? Oh.
And then I'm kind of leaving room for the nose, right? So you don't want to go all the way to the middle line.
Right.
And then
Lord.
I kind of want to match
So this is
that.
kind of like, you're kind of doing like a quicker, dirtier version instead of doing like a full Scary Terry.
Yeah, we're skipping every single step of Scary Terry. So
Nothing about Vex is quick and dirty.
we're doing a quicker, dirtier version, Scary Terry. Because like once you keep doing that, practicing that, eventually it becomes second nature, and you don't need to
Really do that anymore.
do as much. Yeah, hopefully you get there. So yeah, I think this one is a little like this.
Okay.
And then sometimes you get too close up and it makes it hard to see, so I'm gonna zoom out, and that kind of shows me they're a little different, but they're a little bit cousins and not sisters right now, but it's a sketch, so I'm just gonna fix that as we go along.
Okay, so here we go. Gonna get this going. Kind of.
Yes, be sure.
What?
Let's see.
Look, she looks super crooked.
Super crooked. So like, this is the side of the head, not the hair. So like, you want to do the eyes more like
Yeah.
that. So it's like overlapping a little bit.
Compensating
Yeah,
around
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay. Let's
How are you doing? That looks great.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's see.
So we're gonna do the bottom.
I'm just scared to do anything.
Okay, we did this with Micah where we have our scrap sheet.
Mika!
Mika, I'm the worst.
Fucking up names is Brian's joke.
Wait. What
Get
can
a
you
new
call it? Just
bag.
call me something weird, so
No.
it's like an ongoing thing.
Yeah.
I went to school, and my school is called Micah.
Oh,
So it's like
that's why
my
it's like
brain.
in your
It's
brain.
extra hard for me.
You can call me like Lauren or Lori or
No, don't encourage me to get more wrong. Okay, Mika's, we
This
did.
is my practice.
Yeah, we did practice
Yeah.
on my thing I queued up.
Okay.
But why don't you try a few eyes off to the side?
Okay.
And then once you feel confident, then go over to your thing.
Okay.
And also remember that skinny eraser in case you do need to erase. You
Okay.
can be more precise.
Okay.
So it's great.
Oh,
So like the closer you do this bottom lash line, the more like squinty and like sassy and like kind of like sultry she's gonna look.
okay.
And the lower you do it, the bigger wide-eyed and curious and more innocent. Right? So like
Vex is just like two teeny little lines next to each other. But
yeah.
Like
so like
ultimate
that's
squinty, sexy.
Jester and that's like Vex. So
There.
like it changes it changes a lot. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well that's very extreme.
Super sultry.
She can't see something. She's like squinting at something in the distance in that one.
If Vex was Clint Eastwood.
Okay. So yes, so I'm gonna do that over here. Another thing to remember, and I don't want to encourage everyone to
Yes, you do.
okay, so if you look at humans, it's like pretty rare that they're exactly the same on both sides. In fact, if you've seen the movie poster for Orphan, I think it's Orphan, it's like they cropped it down the middle and then they copy pasted and reflected it off to the side, and so she's basically mirrored down the middle, and it looks so freaky because humans aren't perfectly symmetrical.
Yeah, it feels weird. when you
It
do
looks so like crazy wild. So, keep that in mind when you're working on your drawings, and as long as they look pretty similar on both sides, you should be okay. Just don't punish yourself too much.
Okay.
Okay. So I like this.
somehow going like why does she look very anime? How did I give her anime eyes without trying?
What is going on?
I don't know. I think her baseline is a little crooked.
Yeah,
it's off center.
I redrew mine before I sent this to you, so you're already starting off with an off-center one.
I think, but also her eyes are too small, right?
Yes. Okay. Bye-bye. I know. So why don't you do a new crosshair? Like fix what I had real quick.
Are we on that layer? Or are we just
I
on
think I gave you a new one.
Okay.
Whoops. Nope. Yeah, let's do a new layer. Okay, there you go.
I feel
You got a
like
new
when I'm
layer.
drawing, it's like when I'm getting dressed.
That looks great.
And if I get too much time, then it just keeps getting worse. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're getting
Yeah.
dressed and you're like look in the mirror too many times and you're like, I gotta change.
Yeah. Or like you just finished your makeup and you look at it too long and you're like,
I hate it. She thinks I hate it.
thanks, I hate it. Okay. I'm gonna help you out a
so
little bit.
I'm gonna bring her
You guys
crosshairs
catch up while
down.
I help Marisha. Yeah. So like that's your eye line. You could use this as like an eyebrow line if you wanted.
Yeah.
And then the mouth. Whoops, mine is not synced up, but yours is.
There-ish.
And
That
so
looks crooked.
I'm gonna give her a crooked like sass smile. So
Sass
that's
smile.
like okay. Okay, try to
touching,
do
it's
your
gonna get
lash.
Okay.
And like we basically have the same drawing, so like check out how far mine goes over that.
You're going like to the end of her head.
Yeah. And I would like leave some
that's
room for the
too-
face.
It's too close, right? Yeah. So like here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
I did it. I'm a goddamn champion.
Now the other side.
Okay. And now the other side. God bless it. Hey, that's okay.
That's pretty good.
That's okay.
And sometimes when you move with a little more swiftness and confidence, like this stuff
Like
looks,
that?
it looks better.
Okay.
There you go. You got it.
Nope. Okay. And give me them sultry lashes.
Okay. I'm gonna go I'm gonna look away for a second. Let you do your thing.
You can
But don't forget,
trust me.
I've got it on over here. Just or look up and
Yeah,
you've
I'm
got the
cheating off of
screens and
Babs'
stuff.
test.
Yeah,
Like the whole
for
time.
It's up
sure.
there, so just keep referencing. Okay, I'm gonna give you some sassy eyebrows.
All
and
of
you've
it.
like already kind of got it going on, so I'm gonna do a high arced one here and then a lower one here.
I think my eyes might be. I guess I can just move my hair. I might move my hair too. Poofies.
It's not.
I feel like it's encroaching on the hair, but that's okay, right?
That's okay, yeah.
Okay.
And like that is a choice you can do where you can either, the facial features are kind of like your hair can fall in front of it, or you can just like push that over depending on what you want. So
Okay.
it's just up to you.
Okay.
Like it doesn't have to look exactly like mine because hairstyles are all different and whatnot.
All right, well, that's not right.
Get that.
Okay. And then
Having a bit of a Photoshop issue.
we're not doing the pupil yet. Let's do the bottom lash, the bottom waterline.
Why are you doing that? Do you see that?
What is it doing? Do it
Watch,
again?
watch.
Oh, your tummy is hitting the thing.
Oh! So wait, was that spacebar? Whoa!
What?
I learned something new by having
You have your keyboard
my
in your
gut on the space-board. Space-board. Max,
Words are hard.
you know the day I've had, Max. You know the day I've had. Okay. Well, I got the space board done.
Yeah, so,
Son of a bitch.
that little snort.
A little.
Okay, we're gonna walk back that pupil because we're not there yet.
We're not there
We're
yet.
gonna do the bottom lash.
Okay. So,
But think about the
so good.
shape of the
that
eye.
looks stupid.
That wasn't that bad.
That was stupid, Babs, and you know it.
But like, you can always turn that into makeup. Like, look how many times I drew that. Like, I drew that line like a bunch until I found it, you know?
Nose is running because I'm leaning forward.
Oh, really?
Gonna start dripping. Gross. That's so gross.
Don't get any
shouldn't have
bookers
said
on your
that.
nice drawing.
Pew pew spacepboard.
All right, like while Marisha's catching up, I'm gonna talk about eyebrows and eyebrow shape, and they can do lots of fun things. So like I'm kind of doing this very classic, like bigger and then thinner, which I feel like she would have, but maybe she's been in the woods for a bit, and you could do like thicker ones. And these are like character choices you can make on your own character. And they're cosmetic and they're fun and they can kind of like inform a little bit about your character. And I think Vixalia would definitely have very proper brows.
Yeah, she definitely grooms.
She definitely grooms.
That shit.
She likes that shit hard. So that's what I'm giving her. Let's see.
Well, it took me a while to find a shape I was happy with.
Yeah.
So now I'm getting there.
I kind of want to give you a bigger size brush because I think it's making you get too precious, that thin point.
I can do that.
So if you click on the bottom of your, oh, okay.
Right.
So
And then
here's a tip for that I use for Photoshop and Wacom. Christopher Wacom. For Wacom. I program, so every pin has 2 buttons on the side, and I program them with very specific things, and every artist will have kind of different stuff, but I have the brush menu programmed to mine. So like while I'm working and I need to change the size or pick another brush, it's like right there at the tip of my fingers basically. And then the top one, so that's pretty common, that I think that's even default a lot of the time, is this brush menu popping down. But the top one, artist, it's all different. And I do For the top one, I do lasso tool. So like when I want to delete big spaces, like I'll go to the lasso tool and then I'll press this top button and it'll just delete whatever I've selected. So it's like a way for me to kind of walk back or delete fast, and I can like be really selective. And so that's, you go into your settings and then you just, you do delete and then Control D. So like what that basically is doing is when you press delete, it deletes, and then Control D
Took a very long time to get our eyeballs.
So yeah, that is what how I personally like to have mine set up. And I know, Laura, you're pretty proficient in Photoshop, right? Like
Pretty
you love it.
decent.
So, like, do you have one of these at home?
I don't yet.
Oh, you
I know.
can
Well,
definitely
okay,
get hooked
well,
up.
I know. Well, technically, yeah, no, I haven't played with it at home.
But if you're an artist in chat, like definitely share what you, I think how you have your things programmed, because I love going over to artists and seeing how they set up their thing.
That's
like
cool.
Me, for example, I only have 3 things that always sit on my window, and it's like the history. So like this is also another way I can delete or go backward. And then all my layers. And that's kind of all I have to keep open. I've got my tools, history, and layers. But every artist is different.
And you can totally use this for, because what I mainly do in Photoshop is like photo manipulation.
Yeah.
But I think you
have
could still do that
setup.
with, it's a different setup, but I could still totally use that.
Totally. And Windows, you have, these are called works. That's like my particular workspace. So you can see I have this saved, and it's like something I can always like bring up in case it gets messed up. But they have different workspaces defaults for, depending on what you're working on that day, which is pretty cool. I never use them because I'm always drawing, but it's nice to know they're there.
Oh, I should have made her eyebrow a little lower.
Oh, let's be drawing.
Yeah, you can still do it. Oh, that's looking so good.
Thanks. She's coming to life.
You scared me there for a second, Marisha.
What, you thought I forgot how to draw?
I thought you maybe forgot.
Look.
But you're back. It looks
I'm
great.
back. It just,
Okay.
Photoshop was getting to me a little bit. But now we're okay. Now we're
picked a
good.
different
What did I
brush.
just hit? Okay, no, I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
Great. So wait, you gave her some awesome eyebrows. Let me do some awesome eyebrows.
So I've got one kind of arched up, and then another one kind of like lower to the eye.
Now, should I be like completely finishing my drawing through the hair?
That is
weird that
an
I'm not doing that?
artistic choice.
Okay.
So like a lot of animes will have that shit just sitting right on top of their hair. But in reality, it of course would be overlapping it.
Yeah.
So that's up to you guys. I do it both ways depending on how I feel that day. So we'll see. I think I probably will leave it on top until I color her hair, and then I probably will hide it or something. I don't know. It does help me see the drawing better to finish it and then erase it later.
That makes sense.
So like, I think for that reason I always complete it, whether it's gonna show or not. Yes, great. Everybody is doing great. Okay, I'm gonna
Getting good.
I'm
you
gonna
got
move
this
on a little
cool eyebrow thing going on.
I do.
I'm gonna give her eyebrows.
And then I
can
love
do
this
that.
like little side eye that
do
you're doing
that.
over here. So I'm gonna try to mimic it in our drawing.
It's me. I'm looking over and judging back.
Yeah, that's exactly that face. So over on the side, I might even, using that as reference, I might even like practice what that'll kind of look like. Oh, your eyelash is kind of tilted down. So yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
that circle in your eye in this photo is like, for your pupil, is half lidded. Like you don't even see the whole thing. And I'll draw the whole thing so that makes sense when I say it, but that would be the shape of your whole pupil, but your lash is kind of like covering half of it. So over here, we're going to do that same, like almost just half a circle.
It is so much easier when they're not looking directly at you.
It is, it's so much easier. I think it's like an ongoing joke in the art world where it's like, you know, it's kind of, you're a noob if you're always doing the eyes to the side. But that's okay. Everybody's got to start somewhere. But it's good, like if that is your look that you do all the time and you want to grow and challenge yourself, like it is good to try others. And I'm gonna do some lids here. Laura, that looks great. And you went to the nose already. You're like ready to roll. Okay, let's jump down in the nose. How are you doing?
Good.
Lids. I gotta do lids.
Get in there.
I would squish.
No, that's
So like
right.
what happens when the eye turns and it's facing forward, instead of that circle being flat, it's gonna turn into an oval. So like if it was looking forward, it would be a perfect circle. But when the eyeball turns and the head's facing forward still, it's gonna be more like an oval. So like you've got it doing the circle
thing.
like it was
I understand.
facing forward.
I see what you're laying down.
Yeah, so like that's why you kind of want to do that oval shape for the eyeball. Geometry.
Geometry.
When it's like escaping, I'm like,
No, it looks great.
yeah.
Laura, it's already it's like light years better than your
Jester?
Your jester already.
Jester was questionable.
She was cute. She was
She
cute.
just needed a shower.
That's right.
Go back to season 1 to see
Just a greasy jester.
Greasy bangs.
It's Jessie when she had gotten the hair thing from.
Okay. So the nose. Let me get rid of this so we can still use the reference. I just do, you know, you guys might remember this from season 1, but I just do little nostrils. And then kind of reflect that same shape over here. So here we go. And then I might, this is kind of artistic choice for me. You guys don't have to do this at home, but I kind of like adding these little like nose lines. Or another thing you could do, depending on your own artistic style, like this is also not in the realm of Babs Tarr style, is to do one side of the nose. And then do that. So it's like up to you. Actually, I think I like that better, so I think I'll keep it.
Cute.
Or that, or that. But I'm gonna do that because it's cute. But yeah, it's up to you guys. You do the nose however you like, and whatever blows your skirt up and rolls your socks up and down and all that stuff. Okay.
Someone needs to fix their fucking wardrobe. Highly explosive wardrobe.
So, your cube is like very alert at what's going on over to the side.
Huh? Yeah. What?
I think
She looks like her.
she looks pretty good.
Yeah.
If you wanted to relax her a little bit, you could lower that top lid a little bit.
Lower that top lid.
Yeah, like she's like a little more relaxed now. See what I'm saying?
I do.
So you
That
could
was so
keep that or redo it or whatever you want.
That.
It's just expression, you know, the wider your eyes, the more alert you look and stuff. That looks great.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
Wow, I'm so impressed, Laura. Okay.
Oh, she's so cute.
She's very good.
Love it.
Freakishly good. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna give you like a little smirk, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So when I do that, I'll practice over here to the side for you guys. I kind of want to bring the smile to this middle part of the mouth and then have this side inching up. So like, instead of doing the line all together, it's gonna look more natural and maybe more like a little more rendered if you kind of like keep in mind that middle part of the lip where it kind of dips down. So let's do that over here. And that middle will hit that middle line of your face. So like just aim for that and then have that bit coming out a little bit. Yeah, practice on the side.
Yeah.
So if you lower this side, it'll be more like a smirk on one side.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go for it.
Go for it. It's pencil.
So this is the middle line. So then the lip would go above that, right?
Oh, I meant the middle line, like that's where the middle of the mouth would hit.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I see you guys, some of you guys still doing this thing where you connect all the lip lines like this. And unless your character likes to outline their lips with very dark makeup lip liner.
Which is possible.
Which is possible. But that is the only reason that I would suggest connecting those, because it's a very aggressive look. So if you can, I guarantee, I think everyone will like their drawing better if you just like not connect those on the side, and
everyone will like your art better.
It'll look a little bit softer, but if it's a character choice, feel free to not listen to me, but that's just never gonna look as nice. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
Oh, damn, these lips look hot.
Not too bad.
I made hot bags, and I'm happy about it.
She looks great.
Look at those lips.
Looks great. I'm like shocked. Okay.
Dang, she is going out.
Right?
Yeah. She looks so good.
Okay. I'm gonna
yes.
eraser. Yeah.
Get out of here. No.
Oh, another quick tip. Learn some of the short keys for brush and eraser. So brush is B, eraser is E. Pretty straightforward.
Wait. Just straight E.
Yeah, so that'll switch without you having to constantly move your mouse over to this menu or whatever.
Thanks to you and my stomach, I'm learning so much about Photoshop today.
So short key commands like that can make your life a little bit easier, and it also just makes you feel really cool.
Yeah, because you're
like boom, 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 boom. Another one I use a lot because I'm always making lots of layers to like save myself from headaches in the future, is collapsing them or merging them. So Command E
is a clutch one.
I do clutch, yeah. And Shift lets you select more than one layer at a time. So like I can pick all these with Shift, and then Command E will flatten it all together. But I don't want to do that right now, but that's just another really good one just to keep in your arsenal at your fingertips. Yeah. Yes. Everyone's doing great. Okay.
Everything's going so well.
Going good. So let's do some hair. Okay. I love your hair.
Wait, B is brush.
Sure.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this.
Okay. So I basically use this hair as reference because it looks great. Is this a wig or is that your real hair?
It was my hair with some extensions.
Oh wow, it looks longer. Great. So
it took like a week to get all of the product out of it.
Really?
Yeah, it was hardcore rat's nest.
A little behind the scenes info for you there.
Yeah.
Is her lip too thin?
I don't think they're too thin. I think maybe a little low.
I feel like this hair.
Are they low? Is that
I
what it
can't
is?
tell without you putting in the top
Let's
one.
put it in the top then.
What?
Wait.
Yes.
I want to try and go for that like smirk feel.
Cute. Yeah. So like I would thin the
sure
middle now.
Okay, because it does look like she's almost got like a mustache, right?
Yeah. I would just
wait,
like
E.
thin the line.
Okay.
There you go. Look at
Hey,
you.
did it! I push a button.
Oh my
I love
God,
that,
she's
Marisha.
learning.
That looks really good.
Okay. Yeah.
She's getting there. Okay.
Okay. So hair, we kind of went over this with Rini a little bit, but if you guys are starting at home, my suggestion is to remember that hair has volume and kind of like feel out, maybe etch out the overall shapes that you want. Since we already have those in, I'm gonna like you guys at home can just like maybe follow along with us or reference what we've got up right now. So I'm gonna go for these front pieces and then work our way back. So the part is kind of like off to the side here. So I'm gonna do the hair kind of, it looks like it goes up and then it swoops down. And I think off to your side paper, I would maybe
Yeah, it needs help.
erase that. And
This
then,
one?
yeah, erase that big bold one. And then we're gonna try to do like long sweeping lines with our hands and maybe,
God, what if I
know.
ruin it?
Well, it's your pencil drawing, so,
Okay,
and then
okay.
practice off to the side a little bit.
Okay.
And when I say that, it's just gonna like look more natural like hair if we practice that a little bit.
Okay.
A couple.
So I have the luxury of doing that on a new layer.
Oh, this is mine.
So I'm going to do that.
practicing.
Oh yeah, new layer. New layer.
This down here makes a new layer. Also, there's like a key command I used to remember when I was a full-time game artist. I think it's Command-Shift-N. Command-Shift-N is a new layer. So that's also like,
Oh wait, what did you just do? Command.
oh, it might be different on Windows.
Maybe it's control.
But on Apple, yeah, maybe Control. Command-Shift-N, enter.
Ah.
You get a new layer. Yeah, just
Control Shift in, and then
Enter.
yeah. Layer
you got a new
26.
layer.
Hey.
That one's a good one to know. And then delete, we'll delete that whole layer if you don't have anything on it. Okay, so we're gonna try to get that swoop.
It's a pretty good swoop.
Yeah.
All
So-
of your swoops.
I know. Why are you
Like,
deleting
why are
every
you-
one of those? It's like
No, they're
all
great.
of them
Great.
look perfect.
They're great.
to
I'm
me.
trying to get the motion. I'm trying to like do the motion for you guys. So yeah, so try to find the line and feel free to run your hand across your paper a couple times and get that motion in your elbow. Like I'm really using my elbow a lot for that instead of my wrist. And it'll just like it'll look better and it'll kind of follow the flow of the hair a little bit more naturally.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put a couple of those in, and then I'm gonna keep going for the rest of her hair.
God. Okay.
And you kind of got your bang kind of going off to the side and then wrapping around your head. So I'm gonna do this around, this like is gonna start coming around to the back of your head. I'm thinking about.
Shut up.
No, it's really, if you just press down with a little more confidence, that would have been pretty good. the motion was there. So like, that's good, just do it again.
Just do it again, but actually
a
draw
little
something.
more, a little more pressure.
Okay.
But the idea was definitely
right?
there. Yeah.
Okay.
Mocap your wrist drawing the hair. Yeah, Marisha, that looks fucking great.
Thanks, I'm pretty proud of that
I'm
swoop.
so proud of this.
My swoosh is pretty
The
great.
swoosh is strong.
The swoosh is strong.
We
with
get
this
to be a little
one.
bolder on our computers.
I know.
We get the benefit of Control Z.
My boulder swoop is not as good of a swoop, but
Yeah.
it's kind of wonky. I'm just gonna do it again.
Do it again. And like, feel free to practice off to the side a little bit.
Look at all my swoops.
Oh,
I practiced a lot. Look at those swoops.
I think I would dip yours in a little and then bring it out. You're kind of going straight and then out, but maybe dip it in. Because you're doing that bang, and that bang is gonna, you gotta kind of imagine the shape. So like it's going up and then it's bending.
Ew, that was terrible.
You gotta do that bend.
Whoosh.
Yeah, no problem. Perfect. Okay.
Nailed it. Okay.
Okay.
And then I think I'm going to add a bang like
God.
falling in front.
Oh, good. Okay. Here comes the swoop.
So I'm just
So much pressure.
Here comes the swoop.
that looks great, Marisha.
Here comes the
So like I did this, but
Fuck
you
it.
guys at home don't have to, but I have this one in the front. So I'm gonna make that one fall on top of those swoops that are already there.
And then you like get rid of the underneath swoops.
Literally drawing like, this is not, okay, never mind, forget that.
Like, or are you trying to?
I was trying to like show, but hair can be like layered and da-da-da, so.
Well, Vex's imaginary hair is much more luscious.
It's very luscious, yeah.
Oh my God, it's
For elven locks. Okay. And then I'm going to do that on the side, but we're going to.
Look at how good it looks. Look at all your swoops.
You could do, Laura.
Damn you
You've
and your
been doing
swoop.
so good so far. You can do it. And like, if you
This is
need
gonna
to,
turn into Jester.
if you, the anxiety that I feel coming over to the side is palpable. How can I make this easier?
I don't know.
Okay, let's make a couple lines at a time. So like, I think what's scary about yours is that at the size and the no control Z. So like, why don't you try doing half the swoop
Okay.
and then the other half of the swoop.
Yeah, that's
We'll break it down.
all right.
So half that swoop.
I like this like swoop and then the over the swoop thing you got going. It's really nice.
The piece on the top. Yeah, it's like she's like a little bit post battle, and it's like maybe not perfection, but it's like tough and looking cute.
What? Oh, I did it again.
What?
My stomach was on the space bar. I'm good. It actually wasn't even my stomach. It was just my thumb.
Okay.
Just resting. But I figured it out. Now I know.
I think that space bar is actually a good one to know too. It lets you grab your frame so you can like move it around.
You know, it's deeply handy when you know why it's happening.
So yeah. I'll put that here.
Why did her swoop come out so far? Here.
Oops.
Here comes the second part of the swoop.
Wait, what? Where are they?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
All going.
Yeah, totally.
No.
And then
No.
maybe make these next ones like a little bit shorter and like
Okay.
kind of like feeling them wrap around the head a little bit. So you're doing a lot of like this and then some of that.
Okay.
Okay. So for the other side, this is kind of the part, and it's gonna basically be bending the opposite way. So if your swoops are going this way, we're gonna start doing swoops going
The other way.
the other way. And they're not gonna be as big because this hair, as you can see, is like wrapping around her head and hugging it pretty tight.
It's like got this thing.
Yeah.
Oh dear Lord.
And then,
So let's see.
and it's all kind of coming from this point right here. So if you start thinking about that, those hairs are kind of like originating from there. And then these ones on the side are originating from the side of your head. And I don't like all those lines, so I'm gonna do one solid line. Okay. And then I'm just drawing in the solid shape of her hair.
It's so cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like do
think
one and then I
What
assess.
might add some variety and like look a little better on yours is like if you look at this, you're doing kind of like the same shape. Like that's the same length
Yeah.
every time. And I think if you just like made that up, and then you'd have kind of like it broken up a little bit.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
That looks great.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that looks perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody's doing great.
We're doing great.
We're doing great.
We're doing great.
We're gonna take a hair break to do the rest of her face now. So I'm gonna start with the chin because it's gonna anchor everything else. So I'm just gonna kind of feel out where I think it should be. I'm gonna do it right there and then bring it up over here. And then same with the other side. So like her mouth, you guys remember, should hit around where that chin starts to curve upward and form the side of her face. And I've got my Laura photo right here so you can use that as reference. So there you go. And you've got that sketched in.
What's
And
that?
yours is pretty. Yours looks great already, so. Yours, you've got a good guide there already.
Oh,
Yes. Oh, are we starting to do? face.
Yeah, we're doing the rest of the face.
Okay.
Yes,
I was
yes,
very distracted with
Looks
my
great.
my hair doing.
And then the ear, we're gonna do a cute little elf ear. It's a little cute point. And then the inside of the ear, which always trips everyone up. But that amount of detail that you add to that is really up to you. And I kind of do this default like this little notch here. And then I bring that up and then I do that ridge in the middle. And then that's just kind of as detailed as I go usually.
Okay.
And then that way, I feel like if you add too much detail, it can get like a little distracting. And like if you work too hard on it, it'll turn a lot like the ear will kind of stick out more than everything else. So try not to let it trip you up too bad.
My trinket is very prominent.
When
I'm just gonna shove him up and out of the picture, so it's
when
fine.
we ink, hopefully, it'll all even out. But just keep that in mind.
Wait, did you look over and see the horror that you were talking about happening?
No. I just know sometimes ears can like trip people up. So just don't go too crazy. And then a simpler one that also does the job is just doing one line and then this, and whether you connect everything or not, it's up to you. And it's like a fantasy elf ear, so you can take a little bit.
It's got weird fantasy
do
parts
a little
to it,
bit,
you know?
Yeah, it's
there's
kind of interpretive.
Yeah,
totally
that's
interpretive.
fine. This is fine.
Totally fine.
Okay.
And honestly, guys, if it's really just looking really bad, there's just some hair. There's just some hair in front of her ear now. You don't have to worry about it.
I love the industry secrets.
The industry secrets. And I like that, so I'm gonna keep it actually. Okay. We're gonna do the neck. Go down to the neck.
I don't feel too bad. I feel like I've never felt too bad about my ears.
No, I feel like we've never got tripped up on them
Not
too bad.
I've got plenty of other weak spots, but not too shabby.
I feel like you have less weak spots, but some days, something will just you'll hang up on it more.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
You're like,
Not the first time I heard that about myself.
we're getting insights into your soul, your drawing style, Marisha.
I'm sure Max is over there like,
Okay.
okay, what was I doing in my life?
So I'm kind of picturing the shoulders maybe. I'm gonna sketch
So are
them
you
in
kind of
really light
like-
for myself. So
And then, hey, what's this? What's this that you put in right there? Is it supposed to be hair bits?
what was I doing there? It could be
know.
hair
Was that
bits.
hair bits?
Yeah,
Is
you
that
don't have
like-
to follow that though. Yeah, maybe. Well, there's a loose boy
Just
sitting
a
back there.
I'm gonna do better though.
Do it better. Do it better than I did.
Do it better.
So I'm kind of picturing the shoulders kind of tilted like this. So this line is also very indicative of
Nailed it.
How the collarbone will be. So I'm just gonna tilt that collarbone up a little bit. So if she was facing straight, that collarbone would be straight on. But since I'm in my heart and my head, she's like, her shoulders are tilted a little bit, so we're just tilting that collarbone. And you've got it going on over here too, which is why I'm even trying this pose, because of this great reference. But if you look at Laura, you could see, whoops, you could see she's also like got her shoulders tilted. So that's kind of like what's inspiring me to try that. From this great reference photo.
That's funny looking. I like it.
This looks so good so
Is it
far.
okay?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
Okay, let me catch up. Yes, okay. We're going on to the braid. So we kind of did braids a little bit before, but I'll go over it real quick up here. If one was going straight on, how do I do braids? I do this bit, and then, you know, they kind of like go like this, and they kind of like make themselves.
They kind of make themselves.
They kind
Yeah,
of make
of course
themselves
they
if you
do. They
these
make
shapes.
themselves.
I know, I'm doing a really bad job explaining.
I feel
Okay.
my braid is gonna run the risk of looking like Mr. Howdy, like just a piece of poop.
Okay.
Mr. Hanky.
Mr. Hanky.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Howdy, it wasn't Captain Howdy, that's Exorcist. Shit.
I got what you were laying
doing
down.
these little like half heart shapes. So like if you take a heart and it's like very close to your braid shape. So if you cut it off in half, and then you just like keep layering that.
Okay.
Cut.
It kind of.
I feel like my braid in this is also very messy in the reference. Like it was just all falling apart.
Like if you had this heart shape. Watch. If you had this heart shape.
Yeah.
And this kind of like connects down here, and you kept doing half of it, it kind of makes a braid. And then just draw a couple inside lines. Except that heart kind of overlaps, you know, you're like layering them. And then just bring this bit.
Not good. Not good.
No, that was fine. Just bring that bit down. And you kind of got a braid. Or a bunch of butts.
We're a bunch of little peaches.
Okay, so that's well, I'll leave that up in case anybody needs it. But I will shrink it.
Butts. Butts. Bunches of butts. Goodbye, layer.
So I'm thinking
Delete.
this braid is gonna be big and chunky.
It is a big
And-
braid. It's a big braid.
And maybe like
That's got
falling
volume.
on your shoulder and kind of coming off to the side here. So we're gonna take this line that's going straight and think about it, you know, turning. So we'll kind of use this as our guide.
Okay.
And that's gonna be the line that we follow to do the braid. So we're gonna do that half heart shape, and we're just gonna drag that middle to meet our guideline.
Laying down.
And then do that on the other side. And I'm making one side bigger than the other because that side is closer to the viewer.
Oh, I did it backwards because I'm super smart.
What do you mean?
I made like this side bigger than.
No, this is smaller.
Okay.
You did it good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you kind of, you're staggering them.
And I'm making them, that looks
good.
That looks great.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's even a little stiff. I might even redraw mine because I was thinking too hard. So yeah, I deleted my guideline, and then I might go in and soften some of these middle lines a little bit. And there's all kinds of like cool style braids. Like if anybody's watched Game of Thrones,
Heck yeah.
seen Khaleesi's hair, like you guys can Google unique braids, and that might be kind of a cool thing to do for your character, because then you can do something that people haven't seen before. And there's like fishtail braids and Dutch braids and French braiding, and it all does different stuff. And that could
a cool dwarf with awesome beard braids.
And like maybe dwarves in your D&D world have a different style braids. Like in their culture, they do a different style braid than, your elf would or something. So that's just, some costuming you can think about. Okay, so I like that pretty good. I'm gonna delete this up here. Oh, it's on another layer. Okay.
I feel like yours is looking very like getting finished, and mine still feels like very sketchy. But that's probably because it's on paper, right?
Yeah, and I have I've been kind of pressing and trying to make this more finished so I can maybe just ink from here. Do you want to get out your ink and start inking?
Is it at a place that I can do it?
I think it definitely is.
Okay.
It totally is. It looks so good.
So, and I kind of introduced these pins to you already.
Yeah.
Your mouth
You
is
really
so
liked one
good.
of them. Was it that blue one?
I can't remember. No, was it this one?
It's either this one or this one. I think this is the one I took out of my own.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'll practice.
Practice some on your thing. So Danny,
Oh no, that's thick.
Not that
that's
one.
Super thick.
Danny will have these listed on a link
It's this one.
that y'all will tweet out, all these art supplies if you're interested in bringing them home. Great.
So
Yes.
it's you. Okay.
It wasn't this one?
No, I think it was that one.
It
I
was
was
that
just
one. Trying the other one.
Yeah. I was just saying. Oh God, no, I'm terrified.
No, it's fine. You're gonna practice on the side, and then when you feel comfy, like you know
Where would
you've
I
got to
start?
do this eye.
Yeah.
I start with a light hand in a small corner. Or how would you do your eyeliner at home? Would you ever do
I don't
a
do
wing?
eyeliner. I don't do eyeliner because I'm terrified of it.
I think you could start with the biggest part and work your way down, or you
that
could
looks
start
fabulous.
like this. So like you could start in the middle and then let it taper. Or you could
Is that how you do eyeliner?
No, I do. I'm
God.
really good, so I don't need to do that baby shit. But that's a good time for
Like
you to
seriously, my
start.
eyeliner, I do like
I don't need to do that
it's
baby
terrible.
shit.
Do you start with the eyes? That just seems like
Yeah.
such a terrifying place to start.
Okay, let's not start with the eyes. Why don't you do?
But here's the thing: if you start with the eyes and you fuck it up, then you know you don't have to do anything else.
So, but I also gave you this great white pin. And this
Okay.
is awesome, and Danny will also list this. It's called a Uniball Signo, and it does. It's
like a whiteout.
It's whiteout, basically. So we can fix our
Okay.
sins with that.
Okay.
But your hair is a great place to start, because you know what color that is? It's gonna be black. So like, why don't you try doing some swoops and get kind of warmed up? And if it looks bad, we're literally just gonna do this over it later.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so practice on the side.
Okay.
Or practice with the hair.
Okay.
Marisha, that looks so good.
I had to go back and kind
Remember
of rework
how
her
hairy your
braids.
lines are? Look at this.
No, I'm feeling more confident about my line.
It looks great. Okay. I'm gonna continue doing this inking. Do your little fur shawl.
Good.
I feel like I could still, maybe it's you. Yeah, that's I think what I needed. Something kind of hiding
So
there. And then a little.
When I'm doing fur, I'll do a bunch of short lines that kind of like are kind of in lots of different directions, but it'll kind of have a flow. So like right here, if you look at it, it's just doing this. But I kind of broke it up a little bit. And it just kind of creates fur. And then you could break it up with some of these and then add it a little bit. But this is the shape I'm basically making over and over again.
It's like almost like fire, but tighter fire.
Yeah.
You know, like when you would like do that hot rod fire as a kid all the time.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
you'd be
totally.
like, look, I'm gonna decorate my.
Or like how I try to get them to do flames on my nails at the salon all the time.
Yes,
and they never look quite right.
And speaking of hot rod flames.
What a perfect segue.
Yeah, I did. It's time to do our in-chat giveaway of a new Wacom Intuos. Reminder that all Wacom tablets and displays work with any computer, Mac or PC, desktop or laptop. And the Intuos pen tablets come with illustration and painting software for beginners.
Fine. How do you feel about that?
Built
I feel good.
right in
I feel good about that.
to
Do the eyes.
the tablets thingy.
Okay.
So you can get started right out of the box. I'm about to give you a keyword. Only enter it once.
Harder when you feel confident.
If you enter it more than once, you will be disqualified. Right now, the offer is only good for residents of the United States and Canada, excluding Quebec, for the official rules. Sorry, Quebec, it's not our fault. Follow the link in chat or go to kurtroll.com. The keyword today is feather. Keep an eye out on your whispers, and the winner will be announced in chat in the next 5 minutes. Good luck.
Good luck.
Okay. I'm gonna finish this dang hair.
But we're gonna do artist spotlight.
Oh, and before I finish this dang hair, I'm gonna look at another artist's hair with this artist spotlight. While you guys put in that keyword, we wanted to do something special for our second season of Pub Draw and feature other talented artists from the community. And we are now calling it our artist spotlight. This week's artists is Amira Shika. Shake, yeah. At McCandy on Twitter and Instagram.
I love her work.
Amira is, big. We've been such a huge fan of her for so long. Amira is a freelance artist with a BA in graphic design and has an awesome style that mixes like science and culture and fantasy. She's just awesome. We've been following her, I feel like, since the beginning.
Yeah.
Amazing.
She did some of the first like Vox Machina portraits that I was like,
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
yeah.
It, like brought a tear to your eye.
Yep.
So yeah, walk us through, Bams.
Yeah. So we've got her Twitter and Instagram handle. It's the same, MIKANDII. McCandy.
McCandy? That's what we've already said. Yeah.
And this is so serendipitous that there's a million braids in this hair, but you can see how, this one's kind of going upward and this one's going downward, and then she's got them wrapped and stuff. And that's like, a cool character stuff you've got going on. And I love how moody all her pieces are.
Yeah.
Here's like another one.
Mood.
Sent us like some of her faves. It's like beautiful, and the painting style is gorgeous, and there's so much detail in the costuming and stuff, which is so great.
God, look at that.
Yeah, super fun. Coloring and like value is very strong. Value's like, if you were to turn this black and white, there'd be like a wide range of like darks to lights.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and like that always makes a stronger piece when there's more variety like that. And look at this attitude.
Determine value, like in general, or kind of.
When you practice a lot, you kind of get a third eye for it. But if you're still learning, kind of turning your piece black and white once in a while and being like, oh, why does this don't look right? And then it might be mostly grays, and you'll be like, oh, I need to push and pull some stuff.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We'll tackle that eventually.
One day.
When we can color.
Someday.
I love the attitude, the colors, the costuming, the painting style. It's really lovely work. And how lucky are you guys to have someone so passionate drawing your characters all the time?
Oh,
so fun.
I mean, we feel that way so often about all the fan artists.
Yeah.
So like, why?
So check her out. She's great. And And yeah, there's our artist for this week.
Yay!
Did I shake the
you,
table?
Miriam.
It's okay.
It's okay. The
I'm only freaking out.
Thank you so much. Just looks great. Love your work.
All right. Where was I in life once again? Okay, so you were kind of working on this.
Made her super squinty because of the, but that's fine.
I think that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah, she'll be just squinty. Okay.
looks great. I would maybe taper that like that. Your eyes are going to connect in the middle there, right? So like, don't leave too much space. Okay.
All right, so.
Oh, I was
you
going
did
over
this
fur.
thing. You were going over fur.
So like another cool technique is if you add little notches and stuff, it kind of adds like a cool illustration-y feel, like a texture. And that's like a stylistic choice, but I think it also does a lot. It's a little effort for a lot of effect. So it makes it feel like fur. Trying to stagger them. And then
How you doing
this
over
is
there,
kind
B?
of sweeping over.
Freaking out. I'm fine.
No, it's going great.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Did I do too much over here? Is that bad?
I think
go too far?
I think you went maybe too far over.
Shit.
But
What can I do? How can I fix it?
okay, here are our choices.
I have my white out.
Your eyeliner over here is very thick.
Yeah.
So we could just kind of hide our sins with some thick eyeliner,
Okay.
which is a choice.
Okay.
Or you could white it out.
So I would bring the eye like further this way.
Yes, totally.
Okay.
Yes, there
That's
it
a
is.
better place.
Don't you think? Look at it now.
Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah. So like you could
So I could just make that eyeliner.
you can make that eyeliner or lashes or something. You could, work it with it, or you could just take your whiteout pen and see if you can hide it. But I think we could possibly make it eyeliner.
Okay, yeah, I feel like that can. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to continue doing the fur that's wrapped, kind of going over her shoulder.
Where'd it go? Where did it just go? Why did it go away? Why is it over there? Is it over there? Why did it just disappear from my screen?
Let's
Hang on, wait, where is?
Let's do your
is this
space
it?
bar.
Why did it go over there?
I don't know.
What did it do?
Maybe your tummy hit it and you were doing a
What
swoop.
maybe? Maybe?
That was scary for a second. Okay. Little lines. I'm going to maybe add some cool decorative armor here on the
I feel
shoulder.
like I'm not breathing.
Oh, that looks great.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that you bold that top lid.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to consider line weight and like what's going to be bigger. And,
Right.
I mean, you've got that in your pencil work already.
Yeah.
So just like follow.
Just follow
along.
that.
Just follow it along.
that.
Oh, cute. Okay, so, and that's fur too. What all is fur?
Yeah, because it's draping over her
it's
shoulder.
like a thing.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
this is shoulder armor. You're doing shoulder.
I'm doing a little shoulder armor.
Okay, sorry. I had a fur panic.
I think I might switch mine up to kind of be going over her shoulder that way more. Okay. And some cleavage, because she definitely would be showing
Hell
it off.
yeah.
And then I have a drawing I did of you guys, you and your brother way back in the day, and I'm gonna use that a little bit for reference for costuming. I think I saw someone else do this like cool crisscrossy plated armor corset thing, so I'm gonna copy that.
That works. That's good enough. That's a circle and a half.
Okay. And then maybe another half of your armor shoulder over here.
So let's see,
Cool,
her
like,
neck
florally decorations on that. Okay.
goes into that. And then this is all fur.
And your feather, I haven't added the feathers yet.
Do I just like color this in? Do I just like make that all dark? Do I put like a little whitey thing in there? How do I do that?
So it's also up to artistic liberty. Mine is all dark, but if you really want the blue to show up, you could.
Well, the eyes are green.
Her eyes are green, sorry. If you really wanted the color to show, I should say, the green.
Oh shit, that's cool looking.
You could erase that away and then leave that some room. So if I was drawing it from scratch like you were though, because that's not as helpful to erase that away, I would do this outline and then the pupil. And you kind of want them, since this eye is half hidden under here, you kind of want, you know, the pupil to kind of be halfway hidden as well. Oh yeah, you just did.
That just like that?
Yeah, that looks great.
Did I find that? Okay.
No, I think it looks good to me.
Oh, it's looking great.
It looks great. So like since you did that one really bold, you have to match it over
Yeah,
there.
I gotta bold that shit.
Yeah. I like mine kind of dark too. Okay. I'm gonna add your feathers. Feather props. I'll draw off to the side here and then I'll draw them over there. So feathers have this line down the middle and it's kind of the direction they go in, and then you kind of can build off to the side. And feathers come in all shapes and sizes too.
Whoa, what was that?
Rotate.
Oh.
If you click R, you can rotate it like.
What? Can I do that too?
Yeah, if you want. And then escape or delete. Nope, escape. Escape lets it go back to normal.
Oh, good.
I rarely use that, but I should use it more. 'Cause it does make drawing certain lines easier.
That's awesome. Okay, good to know. Yeah, because sometimes you want like a different.
Yeah, it's like when you rotate your paper to get the angle.
Yeah.
Right? You can rotate your canvas on Photoshop as well.
I'm over here like.
Oh no! I should have told you that much sooner. Laura, looking good.
Probably wouldn't have retained it.
Okay. And then just a few notches like this in the feathers. And there you go, you've got like a feather.
Okay, so you did swoopy line.
Yeah, one swoopy line, that's the middle of your feather.
And
then you kind of can build off to the side.
And then another swoopy line. Wow. Okay.
So the ones in your hair that you're rocking are kind of thin, which I kind of love. Another cute thing you could do with feathers is they kind of bunch on the bottom. So sometimes that kind of looks good too.
Mine's not right.
But there's all kinds of different ways you can draw, and it's up to you guys, and you can think of specific feathers for specific characters. But I kind of like how thin these are, so I'm going to try to mimic that. So I kind of do the middle of the feather, and then kind of the sides really thin, and then maybe some of these notches. Yes. It's okay. Do you not like it?
No, I like it.
I think it's looking good.
Okay.
I truly do. I would tell you. Yeah, it's looking pretty good.
I feel like my faces always feel like very long and like narrow. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like I make them, I don't know.
Well,
But that just might.
it's an elf girl, so that might
It's
be
okay, yeah. That's fine.
That might be okay this time.
Okay.
Looking good. Marisha, that looks great. I looked away. Look how fur.
For my fur is pretty awesome.
Okay.
Stoked about my fur.
I'm gonna add your quiver thing. So we're just gonna throw in some arrows. So like I've got the top So even though you don't see it in your reference picture, like sometimes, you want to do a little bit better storytelling than reality does. So I'm putting your quiver at the top, and then you just want to throw some arrows in there. So I'm starting with the middle of the arrow, a lot like we did the feather, and then just like drawing the feathers on top. And there you go. You got kind of, draw some lines behind. You can kind of like bullshit a full quiver. So there you go. You got some arrows in your back pocket, your thing.
I like that feather. I hate that feather. I'm like, that one.
So
pretty good feather.
You know what I would do if I was you? I would just. No, it's fine.
Just go in and like erase
that one line, not the whole thing, just the one.
Do you have like the magnetic?
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
So cool.
Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, we deleted it. Okay.
There you go. How you doing?
I'm okay.
You're doing great.
I'm okay.
So don't stress out on the hair so much because we're probably gonna fill that in with a lot of black.
Okay.
So just use that time to get confident, practice, and make mistakes if you need to. Okay. Yes, great. Adorable. Looking good. I'm gonna do this little frame that I have in real quick. So we've got trinket at the top here.
Well.
You guys can kind of cartoonize this as much as you want. But I've got this little cute scenario trinket going on up here.
Cute scenario.
Sanrio?
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, he's
what are you
he's got a cute scenario going on. It's like a cute situation, but. Okay, what was I doing? Let's give her some titties.
Ta-da!
Let's come on here a little bit.
There he is, tough boy. Okay. And then just kind of a cool little florally frame. If you guys don't want to do this, you could also just do like a circle shape like Laura kind of opted out.
Yeah.
We opted out of this one.
My framework was lacking.
The framework was lacking, and so we recalibrated.
Yeah.
And I was telling her you could just do like a solid circle shape too. I do that all the time for some commissions and stuff. I'll just do a cool like circle around someone's head or their figure, and it's like wild how it frames it and kind of like just levels that drawing up instantly. Okay. And then there we go. I've got my kind of outline going on here. And I might go and do some values and a little color since I've got some time here.
Yeah.
If you guys don't mind.
Please. Give us those values.
I think I'll do black and white and then like the blue background, kind of like I did on this like commission from back in the day. So.
I'm trying to decide if I like this hair that I brought down or if I should just leave it with the swoop.
Oh, well, you maybe should have left that open.
So I should just take it out.
I think you should just leave it. Oh yeah,
take that out. Okay, then I'll
Plus,
just
like, I
finish
think
this swoop out and
the
then.
style that you did, like the marks you already made look really good, so I don't even think it needs it.
Oh, to finish that?
No, I mean, the hair you drew, or you inked already looks really good.
Okay.
So, like, I think.
Get rid of this thing.
If it already looks good, don't stress about it.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
No.
I was using it to hide my eyes, the only thing.
It's okay.
No.
You're good. Okay.
Weird Photoshop. You're weird.
Let's see. I'm gonna take this brush. And
Oh,
just
you
do a
wiped
little
out some.
bigger. A little frame real
arrows.
quick. Oh yeah, some arrows.
Frame.
So that's a lot like the feathers, just like shaped a little bit differently. And those arrows, these come in all kinds of different shapes, so you guys can kind of be unique about that as well. So here goes. So when I'm doing like maybe a quick value like this, I always kind of do the lightest gray first, and then you kind of want to build up. So I'm trying to think of like what mass would have some shadow. Like this fur would definitely have some shadow. This underneath this braid would definitely have some shadow. This little metal armor, you know, would definitely have some value on it. There'd definitely be a shadow from her swoop a little bit here. And maybe around the sides of her face. And just like top lip. And I might even be so bold to do both the lips. And then maybe a little bit of eyeliner situation.
Ooh, yeah.
Is that the layer I've been working? Is that this layer? What layer is that?
Another good trick, if you are trying to figure out a layer and maybe you don't have that many yet, if you click this corner in the top called the Move tool with the shortcut command of V, if you click around, it'll instantly go to that layer.
Gotcha.
So I've used that one of many a time. It is my savior. So if you have like maybe a few, but you want to grab something in particular and something isn't sitting on top of it, you can just click that Move tool and then click on what you're trying to find.
And it'll go to it. So what you said V was the
yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I think it's actually, is that the layer that I'm on?
You want to like press and hold and move.
And then back to, or no way, because I'm trying to get rid of these lines.
Oh, there you go. You're there.
Got on that layer by accident.
Okay. Okay, so I've got kind of like a gray down. Oh, maybe on the nose here a little bit. I'll kick it back a little more. And then we're gonna do hair. So I have this brush I really like. That'll do for big chunks of hair sometimes. I can't remember where I got it, but I will try to look it up later and maybe tweet about it so I can tell you guys. But it's this cool chisel-y tool, and it does like really cool.
Don't think that's a layer.
Really cool hair stuff.
Nope, that is a layer.
So I'm trying to leave room for some shine. And as you can see, I'm kind of guessing a little bit and like feeling it out and seeing what feels right, and you guys feel free to do the same. Like I might even move that shine up higher. So I might fill this in and press the eraser and take that same tool and then kind of use it here and erase away. Maybe add some.
Nope, I did it again.
Okay. Now we're cooking.
I feel like I've talked like not at all during this whole thing.
It happens sometimes. I feel like Matt's episode was really quiet too because he was concentrating so hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
But look how good yours is turning out. I think
looking
is that.
Oh
I think
my
it's a
God.
pattern.
She's looking
She's
good.
This
Okay.
is process.
Okay, I'm gonna like fill this in real quick.
Okay.
So the braid kind of has little volume, so I'm kind of like leaving some shine on each one of these braids.
Okay, so you're pretty much just doing like detail stuff now, yeah?
Yeah. We're just getting tight.
Toy.
I'm gonna do this background blue real quick, and it's gonna bring it all together.
Okay, so and then theoretically I would start like start a new layer. So control, yep. And then let's go like black. Oh! Well, that's cool. It's not what I wanted to do, but that's fine.
It's crazy how adding a little bit of a background or a little detail around your drawing can really like frame it in a really like professional, cute, kind of like more polished way.
That's not what I wanted. Nope.
Drawing straight lines is really scary.
It's really scary. So, what is it? It's like there's a saying where it's like pull. Yeah, you pull down for straight lines. Like you press hard and you pull down, and then curves you push. You you push with your hand. It's like pull down for straight lines, push for curves.
Wow, Babs.
Right?
I looked away for 5 seconds.
Right?
And it's like
I know.
phenomenal.
Yeah, so like that little frame, a little bit of shading, this and that. If I had more time, I would probably add more values of the black and white. I'll try for now because we do have a few seconds. Maybe a darker lip.
Well, that turned out hairy looking.
And some blush, maybe a little blush. Cute. All right, y'all. I think we gotta wrap up soon. How you doing, Marisha? How do you feel about your drawing?
Doing good. I'm kind of getting to that inking phase.
Yeah.
Kind of going over my lines and
It turned out so good. Let's color her hair in real quick.
Okay.
Should I attempt it or do you
Yeah,
want to
no,
try?
you fucking do it. Make it look amazing.
I do want to show off this really cool pen. Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen Big Brush. It's this amazing big fat black. And it's like great for big dark spots.
Whoa.
So I would kind of same thing when I was doing it on the digital. You're kind of like leaving space for the shine, and I'm kind of following the hairlines that you already did.
I'm still not good at that. Figuring out where like
The shine is.
shine and shit should go.
I know. So like, I think while you're still figuring that out, try to find reference pictures, and eventually I think it'll start to click more. Like you'll start thinking about stuff in volume, and shape, and it'll kind of tell you more. It'll start to answer that question. And also like getting inspired by other artists, because this can be treated all kinds of different ways, will also answer that.
It's looking so good now that Babs has her stuff on it.
There's all kinds of different ways to treat shine, as you can see from many different animes. And it's like another place where you can try to find define your own style.
Just watch a lot of Pantene Pro V commercials.
Pantene Pro V. So like this one, your hair's flooping up. Let's see what's going on. So there's a shine right there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave that as a shine. So I literally just used that reference to figure out
That's
how that
awesome.
shine was gonna work. And I'm kind of I'm not coloring all the way to the edge of the hair because I'm thinking
So you
like
can see
there's,
the backlit or
backlit or something, exactly.
a little sun on there.
I'm going to cover that ear, I think. And do some hair coming over this way.
Oops.
Fix that jaw a little bit. There you go.
Thanks.
You're very welcome.
She had a very square jaw.
She looks great.
Yay!
Great job. And Trinket still looks cute up there. You're doing his thing.
Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Oh man, look how much better it is.
No, it was great before. It's just little
so
details like that
good,
tighten stuff up.
Now I wish I hadn't made it so close to the top because I would frame this.
And like, you can go back in with your white even and, you know, bring out some of those details or whatever.
Oh man.
Add like individual hairs and whatnot.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you can even like add a little shine here. And then if you did want to
Fix the eye.
fix that, you know, there
Hey.
you go.
Done.
Or if you want to fix the line weight, sometimes you can go back in with that white and just adjust the line weight on some layers.
Oh my gosh.
So there you go, guys.
Sex is hot.
She's hot.
It's canon.
But she's so good. I'm trying
How'd
to
yours
like.
turn out at home? We want to see.
We want to see. I'm feeling pretty good.
It turned out pretty good. They're so
There's
good.
mine. Yeah.
I feel like you're getting like a distinct style, and I'm into it.
Think so?
Yeah.
Getting there. I have to show you. I did some like practice over the weekend.
She did.
What?
I watched her do it.
Yeah. I had a little bit of time.
Practicing.
But once again, when I practice, I'm kind of just trying to do something like super fast.
That's
so
okay.
I'm not really like using reference. I'm just kind of like playing.
I think there's definitely value in that. Like when you, like there's these, if you challenge yourself to like maybe start and finish something in an hour or something, you kind of develop like a
something,
shorthand.
yeah.
It's like good to practice like that. Or like there's used to be these like drawings of the day that was like really popular a few years ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I would do them on my lunch break at work, and sometimes they would turn out amazing, and I barely put any time.
time 'cause
And there's
you're just
something
trying
to
to, like,
say. You're not
whip 'em out.
overworking it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm trying to do. I'm almost done inking this. Hang on. Like,
Marisha, you're so close.
at least get into like a. Max is like, please, for the love of God,
Wrap this up.
but
Your framer could make that work, so
Right.
if you did want to take it home, you totally could. Oh my God, there's your next enamel pin right there, Laura.
mean,
look at this.
look at
Where's
this
our
cutie
trinket enamel pins?
Shit, I gotta get.
okay. I think she's
get
more
my
or less
merch
done being
Okay.
inked. Let's see, and let me give like some like
I can't-
stitching on
Ma-
the edge.
I don't know what to say, Max. She's got to
There we
finish her
go.
drawing. It looks
I'm
great.
finished.
She
It's
looks great.
inked. And here, like, here's like a little, like, look, it's shine.
Shine.
It's
Nailed it.
fabulous, Marisha. Her hair looks like your hair.
I'm really proud, you guys. They look
They
great.
look so good. Laura, thank you for coming back.
Thank you.
And you went from digital to practical,
I
which
did,
is
I
pretty
did.
great.
Yeah, I was giving it a try.
Yeah, it's awesome.
How do you like it versus digital?
I like with the digital, like the erasing is like so easy and
Yeah.
like fixing it, but
I feel like this
like
looks
this-
like art.
Yeah.
There's like a substantialness.
Oh, there we go. I found
to
the
I can
frame.
take this home
drawings.
with me,
Yeah.
which is nice.
I found the
feel
frame,
like
so now it looks even more finished, even though it's
there
an
you
unfinished
go.
frame.
That looks great.
That's awesome. Okay, well, that is all of the time we have for today's episode of Pub Draw. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and hopefully you learned something about drawing or Photoshop. I did, like the space bar moves your portrait.
Moves it all around.
Yep, moves it around. If you did draw something today and you want a chance to win a Cintiq 16, which is what I was using, submit your drawings of Vexalia to pubdraw@critroll.com. Please do us and Danny a favor and don't submit to the email unless you are in one of the qualifying residencies. But please feel free to share your work with us on Twitter with the hashtag PubDraw. And of course, we will announce the winner at the top of next week's episode. Next week, our guest is the one and the only Matthew Mercer.
Oh, he's back.
He's coming back. Until then, follow your art heart.
Bye, guys.
Oh, hello, pub draw enthusiasts. Babs and I just wanted to let you know that right now at shop.critroll.com, you can pick up this beautiful Follow Your Art Heart pencil case. You can put your art supplies in it.
Make makeup in it.
Dice.
Anything you want.
You name it, it goes in this case.
Adorable case.
Follow your art heart.
Bye, guys.
Thank you all for
you so
watching.
much.
You can catch every episode of Pub Draw here on YouTube or on Critical Role's Twitch at 5 p.m. Pacific time on Wednesdays. Like, comment, subscribe, and follow your art heart.